EA just broke the hearts of thousands of Madden players around the world. As thanks to a major issue with the game's servers, some Madden players are now reporting that they have lost all of their progress in the game's franchise mode and can no longer access their saved league data. And while EA has confirmed that there is a fix, only 40% of affected players are likely to restore their data. So long story short, if you got a Madden player in your life, give them a hug.
Are you listening?
Hey, welcome back, friends. There's no easy way to beat around the bush with this story. EA screwed up, as the company has now confirmed that players who access their Madden 23 franchises during the time period of December 28th through December 29th are likely suffering from major data storage issues. Or, as we like to say in English, you've probably lost all of your progress. Now, luckily, the bug that caused this issue has been addressed, and EA did say that players in leagues who did not log in during that window, your leagues were not impacted and are currently safe to log into and play. But for those of you who did sign in during that time period, unfortunately, things are not looking good. As EA went on to explain, we are actively working on a fix to restore some files via a backup as soon as possible. However, not all affected leagues can be restored. The team is currently projecting around 40% of leagues to be recovered. Now, at this point, it's still very unclear how many people are affected by this issue, but I don't care who you are. 60% of players losing out on their progress is a ton of people. I mean, based off these Steam charts for that time period alone, there was an average of 4,000 players accessing that game every hour on Steam. And keep in mind, that number does not include gamers on PlayStation, Xbox, or the players who play Madden via the EA app on PC. And when you zoom out and look at the entire Madden player base, at one point, I was told that Madden would see anywhere from 150,000 to 250,000 players a day. And look, as a player who has experienced something like this in the past, my heart goes out to everyone affected. Back in the day, I used to invest hundreds of hours into Ark Survival Evolved, and that game went through a similar issue, and I lost all of my data. I will never forget that day. In the matter of seconds, hours of my life just disappeared, and quite frankly, I never touched that game again. So hopefully, in the case of Madden, EA is able to kind of expand that 40% number and at least save some of the lost data. But I do have to say, as much as this story sucks, my favorite part is the way that EA ended their post. EA closed out the blog post by saying, "If you logged in during the above window, we encourage you to start a new franchise as the mode is up and running." Something that, as a lifelong New York Jets fan, I have said to myself every season. Well, boys, it looks like it's time to start a new franchise.